Welcome to week 4 of your 12-week Anabolic Abs Titan training program. All right, week 4, this is the last week in this phase, so I hope you're making great progress. You should be completely acclimated now. Execute these correctly. So all that being said, week 4 does have a couple progressions, if I can get this. All right, in week 4, you are going to do 2 sets of a tricon exercise. So you've been doing 1 set, you've done tricons, you've been doing 1 set of 9. Tricons are always going to be 9 reps. However, we're going to incorporate 2 sets for this week, all right, during this week. So you'll see where I'm putting that here in a few minutes. You're also going to be doing your Titan sets. You're going to continue to do those, and you do have more rep progressions this week. So if you remember doing 10 reps last week, we're going to progress from that to a higher rep range. So continue to focus on getting more reps with the same quality, though. That's the key. It's not just about the quantity, making sure you do 8 reps, 10 reps, 12 reps. You want to make sure you do those, but do those with perfect form. You want to be able to execute them correctly. That is also going to be key for keeping you safe. At the end of the day, it's all about keeping you safe. So make sure you're focused on locking in your core, keeping your lower back pressed into the pad when you're doing a lot of this stuff, breathing correctly, exhaling forcefully when you're getting into your contractions. So a lot of this is going to be explained with each exercise, but I just want to reiterate a lot of this stuff. Reiterate it, make sure that you're really focused on paying attention to those things, because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if you do this and get injured, okay? It doesn't matter if you get all the way through this and you're proud of yourself, but your lower back hurts, or you pulled an oblique or an ab muscle or something, okay? The key to this is staying healthy, getting stronger, being able to perform better, perform longer, and more functionality with all of these movements. So I don't want to get too long-winded there, but I just wanted to make sure I got some of that out to you. All right, so let me start writing some of these down. Workout number 1, let's start it over here. Workout number 1, again, we're doing regions. This will be the last week you keep the regions broken up the way they are now. But region 1, lower abdominal muscles and transverse abdominis, if you remember that. Hanging knee raise. All right. Hanging knee raise. And this is a Titan set. All right, Titan set there. We're going to continue 3 sets, 5 reps with the 5-second eccentrics. Okay, that stays the same. Now you're also going to do alternating toe taps right after. Alternating toe taps. And now you're going to do 3 sets of 12 reps. So 3 by 12. So that's going to be a little bit more challenging, all right? Alternating, if you remember what I spoke of on alternating and reps. Left side, right side, 1 rep. Left side, right side, 2 reps. Okay? You're alternating. So that doesn't mean left side 1, right side 2, left side 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because that actually equates to a 6-rep set. So left, right side equals 1. Left, right again equals 2. So just keep that in mind anytime you're seeing all the alternating exercises or any type of unilateral exercises, anything like that that has you doing one side independently. You do each side, and then that counts as 1 rep. All right, alternating toe taps. Now seated flutter kicks. Seated flutter kicks. And here, 3 sets of 12 also. And then you're going to finish this workout with lying leg raises. I can write sideways. Gets a little difficult writing this way. All right, this is going to be a tricon set, but here you're going to do 1 set of 9 reps. So standard tricon, 3 explosive, 3 10-second isometric holds, 3 super slow full range of motion reps. All right, now we're going to get into workout number 2. Workout 2, you're going to start with a weighted crunch. All right. Weighted crunch. Seems like I got to hold this marker just right to get it out right. All right. Ab wheel roll out. Wheel roll out. Thing about this one, if you remember, we're also going to do a Titan set with this rollout. I like doing Titan sets with these. That time-based eccentric really allows you to create a greater time under tension within the rectus abdominis. So that's going to create really good muscular growth and strength. So both of those are really good. All right, then you're going to do a V-up. A V-up right after that, and then you're going to follow that up with a 90-degree crunch. Crunch. And here, you got a tricon set. All right, and here's your 2 sets of 9. So you're going to do another tricon. You did one in your last workout. You're doing one this workout, but you're bumping it up a second set. Okay, weighted crunch is going to be 3 sets, 12 reps. Tighten again, 3 sets of 5 with 5-second eccentric. And then a V-up, 3 sets of 12. So you're getting the higher reps and you're adding a second tricon set. So this will be a challenging workout for you, especially if you're really focused on the mind-muscle connection and doing it the way you're supposed to be doing everything. So again, review the videos prior to doing these. Make sure you do them correctly. Even if you have it down, sometimes it's good to refresh your memory. There may be something about the technique that you're forgetting about. So you've done these before, you've already watched the video, but if you're hesitant about anything going into a workout, then watch it again. You can't watch it too many times. All right, now, number 3, we're hanging hurdles. Hanging hurdles, I really like this exercise as well for the obliques. Great exercise, good full extension, good full stretch. Allows you to get a really good cross contraction, those rotational contractions. Really, really good exercise. All right, then a side plank with knee to elbow. Let me get on this side for this one. Side plank, knee to elbow. Seems a little bit more natural riding it this way. And then Russian twist, as opposed to putting my arm across my body to ride. All right, if you've only done Russian twist with your feet flat, I told you earlier, there's a couple different variations. Try to increase that intensity with this a little bit. Lift your feet, even if it's just for 1 set. Lift them, lean back, see if you can get a rotational twist, a full set done that way. You may be doing them already. If you are, that's great, that's fine. But if you started as a beginner, at the beginner level, and you've been doing the same beginner rotational Russian twist, then that's fine. Just try to focus on progressions. Because same with all of these, I want you to progress, I want you to get better, which means I want you to push yourself and challenge yourself. Push yourself, challenge yourself to do better today than you did yesterday. Better next week than you did this week. So that's the key to growth with all of this as well. So make sure you're really focused on doing that. All right, all of these you're going to want to do 3 sets of 12. 3 sets of 12 each, and then that's going to bring us to number 4. Workout number 4, again, you got region 1, region 2, region 3. This is all regions. We're starting with the lower back exercise, and you're going to do swan lift. Okay, you're going to do a swan lift here, and you're going to do alternating. Let's write this here. Alternating kick outs. Kick outs. So this is a different exercise from what you have done. You've done the seated knee tucks, the kick outs. This is going to be an alternating style. So again, make sure you watch that video and make sure you do that correctly. Then now you're going to do alternating V-ups. Alternating V-ups, and then lying wipers. All of these, 3 sets, 12 reps. So do all of these, you're going to be working your entire core. You should get really good benefits. So this is week 4, which means you're finishing phase 1. So my goal for you, and I want you to go out and beat your previous 3 weeks. Challenge yourself to, again, make all of these better than you've done so far up to this point. Set yourself up next week for success. So if you haven't already started a journal, get a journal. Get a notebook you can write in. Do it on your phone. Keep up with everything that you're doing, okay? That's extremely important. It's crucial to your success with everything that you do. So you want to be able to have a reference point where you started, and that way you know where you're going. If you're moving through the program and you're not progressing, then you're not going to get great results. So the key with everything is to challenge yourself from week to week, from workout to workout, from phase to phase, and make those improvements. Make it difficult, make it challenging, increase that intensity. By doing those, you're going to get tremendous benefits. So hopefully all that makes sense to you, and hopefully you just have a tremendous week and close out this phase strong. That being said, have a great week, man. Is an alternating kick out. Alternating kick out or alternating knee tuck. Those are two similar movements. You'll notice the main thing here when you're doing this, one leg at a time. So you are going to bring your feet up, knees together. You can do this one of two ways. Out, up, and then alternating like that. That's the beginner version. If you're a little bit more advanced, then instead of the back arms for support, keep them up here. You're reclining, which is creating tension in your abs, legs up, alternate. Alternating is an alternating toe tap. Basically what this works is a lot of lower abs. So the key here, lie on your back, get your lower back pressed into the floor, okay? Press the floor with your lower back, bring your legs up. I like to start at a 90 degree. You can keep your hands either out to your side for balance, stability, and extra support, or beside your head here. All right, the main thing you're gonna do is raise your shoulders up slightly, which is gonna help contract your abs. This is a completely relaxed position. As I bring this crunching position up, shoulders up, upper back up, then I'm contracting. All right, I like to keep my feet here. In alternating, you wanna get your toe out in front, back up and crunch. You notice a little reverse crunch? Toe, reach forward, reverse crunch. Extend it, crunch. Extend, crunch. This little reverse crunch, when you're getting your hips and you're rotating your hips, you're working your lower abs. So that's the goal here. Crunch it, alternating toe taps. Now we're going to do alternating V-ups. Alternating V-ups are one side at a time. You'll notice on the V-ups, you're doing both legs, both hands. These are going to be alternating, so you're doing opposite hand to opposite leg. This is a hanging hurdle, like a hanging leg raise, hanging knee raise. Instead of bringing your legs straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up, you're acting like there's a hurdle in the middle, and you're actually going over, over, over that hurdle, okay? So it's the hanging hurdle. I like to keep my feet together, rotate, over it, over it. A lying wiper, just like a windshield wiper. You're doing these in a lying position. Basically from here, you want to keep your lower back pressed into the pad. Keep the lower back pressed here to support that spine. All right. Also, breathe out, exhale. Really focus on keeping those abs contracted. Legs up, hands out to the side for support. Side, side. a Russian twist. Depending on where you're at, you can, fitness-wise, conditioning-wise, you can keep your feet flat, lean back to initiate and create tension, and side to side. You can do side to side with your feet flat, adding resistance, dumbbell, weight plate, medicine ball, kettlebell, any type of resistance. As you get more advanced, lean back, bring your feet off the ground, and still side to side. Are seated flutter kicks. All right, seated flutter kicks, you're going to lean back when you're doing these, fully extend your legs, keep your hands out for support, get your legs up off the ground, your feet up off the ground. As soon as you do that, you're gonna feel tension in your abs. Keep that tension there, raise one leg, and then alternate sides. Breathe while you're doing these, don't hold your breath, and just, you're doing a flutter kick. You're gonna feel these lower abs. This is a side plank with a knee to elbow crunch. So basically, right here, standard side plank, elbow, knee, stretch. This is a swan lift. Lower back exercise, glute exercise, help balance out that entire core. Lie on your stomach and your hands are out to your sides here. And all you're gonna do here is, I've got my shoulders up, I'm not laying straight down here. I've got my shoulders up and I'm gonna bring my arms up and my back legs up. Swan lift like that. Back down. Full extension here as much as you can. All right, this is an ab wheel rollout, but utilizing a Titan set. So basically the Titan reps, you've got two different ones. You've got a 5-second eccentric and a 7-second eccentric. Eccentric meaning the stretching phase of a muscle. So for this one, when you're taking the wheel out, that is stretching. Then you're gonna contract up forcefully. So you want these explosive contractions. You wanna explode those contractions, really focus on exhaling when you're getting into that concentric contraction, and then 5 seconds on the stretch. That's what you're gonna do for each of these reps. So show you what it looks like. Basically, ab wheel rollout. Keep your core tight when you're doing these. One thing I do want to mention, you don't want to use your arms here to pull the weight back up. If you're doing that, you're working your lats. That's a standing lat pull down. That's what you're doing. You actually want to remain pretty fixed and crunch your abs back. You're extending forward by stretching your abs, and you're forcefully contracting your abs on the way back. All right, so let's go 5-second eccentric. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005. Breathe out. Contract. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a hanging knee raise, but it's utilizing a Titan set. So the Titan reps are basically eccentric reps. You've got a 5-second Titan rep and a 7-second Titan rep. For this one, we're gonna be doing the 5-second Titan rep. So basically all that means is this is a hanging knee raise. The goal with the hanging knee raise is to rotate the hips at the top of the movement. You don't want to just raise your knees up and down. You'll see a lot of people doing that, bringing their knees up and down. If you do that, you're working a lot of hip flexors and very little of your abdominal, okay, muscles. Basically, from here to there is hip flexors, and then by rotating those hips, getting the knees up higher towards the chest, that is where your lower abs are going to be engaged the most. A big contraction. Now with a tighten rep is 5 seconds on the eccentric phase. Eccentric meaning the stretched phase. As you bring your legs up and as you contract your pelvis, your lower abs, you are going to shorten those abs. The way down is stretching those abs. So basically what we're doing, once you get into that fully contracted position, then you're going to take 5 seconds to lower your knees. So that's what you're going to do with each rep. So 5 reps, 5-second eccentrics. All right. So that is basically, hopefully that gives you an idea, but that's basically what we're doing here. So with the knee raises, we're going to bring the knees, like I said, from here, and then we're going to rotate them up. Once you rotate them up, that is engaging the lower abs. All right, so let's get this set, get my hand grip ready, show you what this looks like. Exhale on the way up. Good contraction. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004. All right, now I'm going to show you how to do a lying leg raise, but you're going to do it with a tighten emphasis. So this is a tighten set. Tighten sets are eccentric sets. Basically, you're working the eccentric phase of the lift. Eccentric is anytime you're stretching a muscle. For instance, abdominals. As you crunch your body together, that is a concentric contraction. As you bring your body, your abs, and you stretch them away from each other, that is an eccentric, okay? So with this exercise, we're focusing on a 5-second tighten reps. So we've got 5-second tighten reps, and you're gonna get into some 7-second reps as well. Basically, all that means is we're gonna do a standard leg raise. You're gonna bring your hips off the ground by activating those lower abs, and then you're gonna lower your legs in 5 seconds. You're gonna place more emphasis on the lowering phase, the stretching phase, okay? That's where the tighten reps come from. Tighten is a protein that is responsible for eccentric contractions. So it's one of those really big, powerful contractions that gets you stronger, gets you more powerful, builds that good dense muscle. All right, so basically what you're gonna do, standard leg raise, hands out to the side, and I like to bring my upper body, my upper back off the ground slightly. Make sure you keep your lower back pressed into the ground as well. You don't wanna round it. If you could put your hand all the way under your back, then that's gonna create a little bit of a stressful situation for your lumbar spine, your lower spine. So by pushing that into the ground, creating that ab contraction, that's gonna help stabilize your core and your spine. All right, from there, like I said, the heels off the ground, raise, and then 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005. I'll show you another one. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005. You'll notice I don't start counting when my feet are straight up in the air, because once they're straight up in the air, you're actually taking a little bit of tension off of your abs. It's once they're forward away from you slightly that you start feeling that tension. That's when I start my 1001, 1002, 1003. That's when you do your 5-second eccentric count. Let me show you one more so you see what I'm talking about. Heels up. Here, 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005. All right, here is a unique exercise. It's a tricon exercise. My tricon sets are 9 reps. The first 3 reps are explosive reps, followed by 3 10-second isometric holds. All right? After you've done your isometric holds, you're going to do 3 super slow reps. 4 seconds on the concentric phase, 4 seconds on the eccentric phase, utilizing a full range of motion. So when you're doing your holds with for this exercise, for instance, you're gonna hold in the fully contracted position. So your abs are probably gonna burn quite a bit while you're doing these, but it's gonna place a lot of stress on your abs, which is what you want with this exercise. That being said, keep your lower back pressed firmly into the ground to help support your spine. All right, so let's get started here. 90-degree, knees 90-degree, and on my crunch. 3 explosive, meaning I just want to get up as hard as possible and relax. Get up as hard as possible and relax, all right? Relax. 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 All right, you heard me exhale. Exhale hard. That's going to give you that really good explosive contraction. Now these next 3 are 10-second holds in the contracted position. So you're definitely going to feel these from here. Breathe out, exhale. 2001, 2002, 2003, 2004, 2005, 2006, 2007, 2008, 2009, 10. Relax, inhale, and breathe out. 2001, 2002, 2003, 2004, 2005, 2007, 2008, 2009, 10. Relax. Breathe out. 2001, 2002. You'll notice I'm not pulling, I'm just holding. 2006, 2007. Really tight, hard contractions. 2010. Relax. All right, now we're going to do 4 seconds. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 4 down. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 up. 2, 4 down. 1 more. All right, now we're going to do V-ups. V-ups are a great exercise for the entire abdominal wall. Lower abs, mid abs, upper abs. Basically, full extension here. Contract those abs and full extension on the bottom. You'll notice I'm bringing my hands up and my legs and feet up and touching at the top. That is your V extension here. This is a weighted crunch. Weight can be a dumbbell, can be a weight plate, it can be a barbell. Any type of weight, even a band, all right? You can lay on a band and use a band, a resistance band. For this demonstration, I'm gonna use a weight plate, a 45-pound plate. It doesn't have to be 45, it can be 25. It can be any type of resistance. You just wanna make sure this crunch is weighted, all right? So basically what you're gonna do here for this crunch is bring your arms straight up and keep that lower back pressed into the ground. I like to keep my feet flat and exhale while I crunch the weight up. Squeeze it, relax it. Exhale again,